Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is now just 51 days away from its official release by Disney and Lucasfilm, as well as creator George Lucas and director J.J. Abrams, that is all set and ready to end the sequel trilogy and the Skywalker saga itself. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, one aspect of Episode 9 that a lot of fans are very invested in is, of course, Palpatine and his return, and exactly what that's going to look like on the big screen from start to finish of this movie. The fact that Ian McDiarmid is portraying the role once more, I will admit, is very surreal. It's almost dreamlike to even know that he is back as Palpatine in a Star Wars film, by Disney and Lucasfilm, and what they plan to do with him in this movie is really going to be quite epic from what we are hearing. Now, on top of all of this, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions, this is where things begin to get very exciting for Episode 9. Now, specifically, what's really intriguing about all of this is that shot descriptions consisting of a sequence where it's explained that Kylo Ren is said to be standing in front of Palpatine in the end of the first act of the film, where Sidious is said to be laying on a medical table, where he appears to be on the verge of death. This is said to be a segment in which Palpatine claims that he is Darth Sidious, the one who turned Anakin to the dark side and created Darth Vader. Kylo Ren is said to not believe Sidious in this moment until Sidious is said to place his hand on Kylo's head, offering him the truth of who he really is, allowing Kylo Ren to see visions of the past between Sidious and Vader. It's explained that Palpatine begins to reassure Kylo that he knows he is the grandson of Darth Vader and that he has been waiting for his arrival for a very long time. Now, this is where he tries to convince Ren to become a Sith Lord, where he allows Ren to see a vision of a potential future version of himself, where Kylo appears to be far older in design, with an aged look with a beard, wielding a single-bladed red lightsaber as a part of Palpatine's new Sith Empire. This is the moment in which Palpatine reveals the truth about who Rey really is, and why Kylo needs to find her to bring her before him. This is so that Palpatine can use the Force Conduit technique for himself. However, Palpatine lies to Kylo Ren, stating that this power will make him as strong, if not stronger, than Darth Vader. But little does Kylo Ren know that this is all going to be used in order to rejuvenate himself, Palpatine, as a new Sith Lord, all healthy and pretty much more powerful than ever before. Now, what's really exciting about this particular scene is that this is going to be a moment in which Palpatine is once again using his expert trickery, right? Using his expert puppet manipulation technique here as the ultimate puppet master of yet another Skywalker, right? Ben Solo, at the end of the day, is a Skywalker because he holds that mighty Skywalker blood, as Luke said in The Last Jedi. So I'm really happy to see how Palpatine is manipulating yet another Skywalker family member. That's just a iconic part of the Star Wars franchise. We have Palpatine manipulating Anakin in the prequels. We actually have a moment in which Palpatine tries to manipulate Luke, and now the same exact thing is being done to Kylo Ren / Ben Solo. So this particular segment is said to be a moment in which Kylo Ren does not even believe that Darth Sidious is really Darth Sidious, until Palpatine needs to offer the truth by placing his hand on Kylo's forehead, allowing him to see visions of exactly who he really was and his relationship with Darth Vader. Basically as, both, of course, the two Sith who ruled the galaxy for decades on end, until they met their demise. Now, what I like about this is that this is also a moment in which Palpatine offers a vision to Kylo Ren, a potential future of Kylo Ren, where he's a part of his new Sith Empire, where Kylo Ren is said to appear far older in design with an aged look on his face, where he's got a beard and a red single-bladed lightsaber, kind of similar to the visions that we will be getting of Dark Rey in the movie. We're also going to be getting a Sith version of Kylo Ren in the forms of a vision, multiple visions, if you will, in the beginning and the very end of Episode 9 by Palpatine to Kylo Ren, in order to convince him to join the dark side even further to become a Sith Lord. Of course, Kylo Ren denies that, but he also agrees with finding Rey to bring her before Palpatine, because Kylo Ren eventually learns the truth about Rey and who she really is, and how she's connected to the dark side after all. Again, this connects to the previous leaks that we went over, that Palpatine is indeed the grandfather of Rey in The Rise of Skywalker, so That to me is going to be very interesting, especially the lightsaber duel on the second Death Star, because you have the grandson of Vader and you got the granddaughter of Palpatine facing each other. It's rather poetic, but I think it would have been more poetic if she was the granddaughter of Kenobi fighting the grandson of Darth Vader. That to me would have fit better in my point of view. But anyways, I would really love to hear what you guys have to say about this particular scene between Kylo and Palpatine, and how Kylo Ren sees a vision of himself as an older version of himself as a Sith Lord, wielding a red single-bladed lightsaber. Very intriguing, I must add. So anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.